In this video, I'm going to show you how you can find and manage duplicates in your inventory in Excel. And so we have a parts list that, several hundred lines long. And so over the years, probably people have added in the same part number, not realizing that it was already there. So let's go through and clean up our list here. Okay, so I'm going to click my Find Duplicate, and I'm going to get a user form. And so my user form gives me the part number. And so let's, I just picked one here. And I'm just going to, it's basically off the A column here, and I'm just going to type it in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to say, get others. So is there any other lines that have this part number? And there you go. Now, if you look at this, there's only one. The second field is quantity on hand. And so you can see that these other two are redundant. You don't need them because there's nothing in there. And so these are the manufacturer's part number, and the part number that you've searched for is just the part number that you have it in stock as. And so let's just go up and double click on this one, and that's going to put it in our user form. And so what we're going to do is we're going to delete that one. And so now we're left with just the two. And so let's double click on this one and delete that one as well. And so there you go. So now we can clear the form, and then we'll go on to our next part number. Now, if you have two part numbers that have values in both of them, maybe you would like to delete one and change the total on hand value to the total of the two of them. So let's see what that looks like. So let's bring up a number that I know there's a couple of values in. So let's go click on Find Duplicates, and then I'm going to enter this number. And I'm going to get others. And there you go. So we have one that has no values, there are no values in it, so we can just, so we're just going to delete this one. So we're going to double click this one, and then we are going to delete it. And so now we're left with two different part numbers, or two of the same part numbers, and in one of them we have 94 and one of them we have 97, and the two differences of price is is what we have here. So let's select which one we're going to keep. So what we're doing is we're making a note of these things. So 94 plus 97 equals 191, and we take an average of 12.65 and 13.46, and we end up with $13.06. And then the 191 times the $13.06, so we'll have a total value of $24,093.51. And so let's just click on this one and delete it. And double click on it so it goes in the fields, and then delete it. And so now let's go in here and let's change these. Let's change these values. So we're going to change the 97 to 191, and we're going to change the value to $13.06. And we're going to change the total value to 24,093.51, and then we are going to change the total to, or the average to 13.06. Okay, and now we're going to go update, and there our values have changed, and they will have changed in our sheet right down here. And so this is how you can manipulate your your duplicates in inventory to get it correct without having to start from the beginning. So let me show you how I did this. First of all, I've created a user form. These all are text boxes, and this is a list box, and the buttons. So let me explain what I've done with the buttons. So let's double click the Get Others. And we're doing the part number, and it says the part number is whatever is in text box 1, and then it's looking for the last row, and then for 2, which because we have headings, the last row, the active sheet number equals the value equals text box 1 value. Then what we're going to do is bring the quantity. So every time it finds that number there, it's going to bring all these fields onto the list box. Okay, so now let's go back to our user form, and then let's go to the update. And so what it's going to do is update things. Is what it's going to do is it's going to look, and it's looking now for the second. It's not looking for the text box 1. We're looking for the text box 2, which is the manufacturer's part number, and we're finding that in there. And then we're taking all the active cells from our text boxes, and we're replacing the active sheet with the row numbers with the values that we have in here, and then we're clearing out the values. So let's go back to my user form, and then the clear is easy. We'll double click clear, and it just basically says we're just removing all the data from the text boxes, and then we're list box clear. I will, of course, include all of the code that I can fit in my description, in the description of my video. Please subscribe.